So now let's go from Kyle to Kylie, and let's talk about Miss Kylie Sonique Love, who is saying that she's down to return for another season of All Stars, and talking about another all winter season. Damn, I can't talk today. So she's interested in coming back and doing an all winter season. We already are aware of all winter season 1, which of course was won by Jinx Monsoon, but there have been rumblings about all winter season 2, and they need to because there's so many other winners. There's been some people who said they will come back. There's some people who said they wouldn't come back. Then some said you count them out, whatever the case is. At this point, there's so many winners. I don't even know who we could get that would want to come back. But if there was ever a list and they come out with it, then I'm here for it. So but Kylie said she wants to come back, and she didn't win the first time around, so maybe there's a chance for another time. Now, in an interview with Gay Times at DragCon UK, the beloved queen said that she's 1,000% interested in sashaying back into the workroom to compete against former champions. She said, "Any excuse for me to put on a wig and some eyelashes and get in front of a camera, I'm in." This is what she said before naming Bob the drag queen and Trixie Mattel as the winner she would love to see come back. Now, although Kylie opined that we need another year or so for all winners too, as there are a lot of girls that need a second chance on a regular All Stars, she revealed that she would love to lip sync against season 15 winner, fellow trans icon, and quarantine roommate Sasha Colby. And I forgot they were roommates at one point, and she did mention that. So she said that's everyone's wet dream, and we're ready to do it. It has to happen. Everyone wants it to happen. It already been put out in the universe. It's only a matter of time. Now, if or rather when aforementioned lip sync comes into fruition, Kylie joked that it won't channel Mortal Kombat like her iconic showdown against Morgan McMichaels, where she flexed her gymnastic skills with various flips, splits, and tricks. Rather, it would be a performance that people would just enjoy. Know what I mean? It would be a collaboration, honey. We could tear it up. Just put Sasha and I on the stage. Give us our own special. It'll be called Transmission. She's so stupid. Just bring a whole bunch of trans girls in there and we'll have us a good time. Well, look, we've been talking about that. We would love to see an all trans season of Drag Race. There's so many girls on the show that have come out as trans over the years. Why not? I do think at a certain point to liven up All Stars, y'all do need to kind of come up with themes with the show to keep it lively. Keep it lively. Lord, I did not want to use that as an example, especially with Blake Lively and all this other mess going on. But to keep the show a little more animated and interesting, I do agree that they need to kind of come up with gimmicks or whatever, or a hook to get people interested. And I would love to see an all trans season. I'm still waiting for us to get that all pork chop season. Like, we need people who are like the first ones to get kicked out of the show, or maybe first or second place, like people who were always at the bottom, give them another chance. I feel like we're at an era where it's like, yeah, judge up All Stars a bit. If y'all gonna make it come out every season, there needs to be a reason where y'all can just judge it up and come up with different themes or other stuff to keep the show lively and interesting. That's what I would do if that was my show. But it's not my show, so we can only just have wishful thinking. So I would love to see an all trans season, like she said. Now, following the appearance in all, what is it? In what she said, Holy Slay. So yeah, there's an old picture of them, by the way. Now, okay, so following an appearance in the Holy Slay Spectacular, excuse me, back in 2018, Kylie made a triumphant return for the sixth season of All Stars, conquering over Ginger Minj, Raja O'Hara, who wound up winning Canada versus the World, by the way, and Eureka for a spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame. With her win, she once again made history as American franchise's first ever trans winner. Now, the first season of Drag Race featuring former winners, All Star 7, aired in 2022 to universal critical acclaim and has been marked as one of the greatest seasons of all time. It saw the return of Raja, Jinx Monsoon, Monet Exchange, Trinity the Tuck, Evie Oddly, The Vivian, may she rest in peace, Jada Essence Hall, and Shea Coulee, with Jinx being crowned the queen of all queens. And it was well deserved, by the way. So now, in the year since, fans have continuously theorized as to which former champions are likely to return, and now, as a result of their recent guest appearances on seasons 16 and 17, respectively, Chad Michaels and Lawrence Cheney are expected to appear, while Sasha Colby has stated on various occasions that she would love to make a comeback. Now, following her UK Season 6 win last year, Chiron Thrax told Gay Times that she wouldn't have a single hesitation about All Winners 2. She said, I love to compete with Lawrence Sasser Velour, Bob the Drag Queen. Oh my God, Bob and Alaska, this is actually a potential thing that could happen in the pipeline. It's so surreal to me. Sidebar, I have been living, before we get to the rest of the story, I have been living. Have you ever watched a Race Chaser? Because Alaska reading Rue's runway looks have been the ultimate cackle for me. Cause that recent one that she wore, I'm like, girl, what are you wearing? Who dressed you? Fire your stylist. Cause that outfit was a mess. I do agree. Now, in the year since, fans have continuously theorized as to which former champions are likely to return. Oh, wait, I read that part. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so they said, you know what? All winners too every single year. Let's go. Let's just do a huge season, every single winner, and just battle it out. So, yeah, I would love to see an all winner season. Off the top of my head, there's been so many people that have won these shows. I do wonder if they're going to bring in some of the international queens, but we don't need this to end up like Global All Stars because that shit was a mess. And the fact of how Rue seemed to only favor the people, and it made one exception for one of the queens that on a show he didn't host. But for the most part, it just felt like he was playing favorites towards, or maybe it was production, or maybe it was both, a mixture of both, where it was like you were kind of. It felt like favorites, and a lot of the international queens that end up on the show didn't have a rat's chance of them progressing. And plus, on top of that, the way they put that show together, it was a hot ass mess. So I didn't like um Global All Stars. Hopefully, if it does get a season 2, they can retool it and make it palatable. But in regards to this situation, I would definitely love. I would definitely. I mean, I do think they need to wait a couple of years before that happens. I would love an all-winner season. I definitely want to see Sasha Colby on my screen again. Sasha Colby and Sasha Velour. I would love to see them on a season together where they're doing an all-winner season and see how that all works. Of course, we can't eliminate none of the girls. They're just gonna have them all there because we want to celebrate them, and they're gonna bring the fashions and bring the drama and bring everything that needs to be brought, and I definitely want to be thoroughly entertained with that. So yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it working. I know we got All Stars 10 coming, so we need to focus on that. But for the most part, yes, I'm here for All Winter season down the road. So I ask all of you this: who do you think? I mean, what do you think of this story, and who would you like to see that we haven't seen a winner on an All Winter season, as well as what queens would you like to see come back for an All Winter season? Based on the tea that Evie Oddly and Olin was spilling, I don't know if they would want to come back and do an All Winter season. So that might not happen. But these new crop of girls, let's just focus on them. Who would y'all like to see that have not been on an All Winter season come on season, All Stars All Winter season 2? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.